Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him that he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folk. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal'd giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell ya, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my wits got hard and my wits got keen. I rode from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, kill that man, give me that awful name. Well, it's Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew at an old saloon on a street of mud. When there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog who named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew the scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down. To my surprise, came up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. And I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the streets, kicking and gouging in the blood and the mud and the beer. Well, I tell you, I've fought tougher men, I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh, I heard him laugh, and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun and I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough." So I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd either get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. He said, "You just fought one hell of a fight, and you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye. 'Cause I'm the dirty, mangy dog who named you Sue." Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, and I called him my pa and he called me his son, and I came away with a different point of view. Every time I try, and I think about him now and then, every time I try, and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue.